Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello, my name is Rebecca and I hope you're having a great, fantastic day. Now, in today's video, as you can see, I do look a little bit crazy in this video. That's because I have this video is going to be past Halloween, unfortunately, because I haven't had time because I had so many other videos to put up, but I participated in the Superdrug makeup class and got taught this candy fun makeup look by the very extremely talented woman called Dolly. Now, she's a professional makeup artist. I love her makeup look. She's just fun, creative, and I really like her personality. I've never participated in a makeup class before. So basically, Superdrug's Instagram, they were advertising a makeup class with Dolly. So you pay £15, you watch the makeup class, and you can join in if you want to, or just watch it and you can watch the video another time to recreate the look. Hey everyone, Editing Rebecca here. If you actually want to watch the makeup class for yourself, Superdrug have actually uploaded it on their YouTube channel. I'll put the link down below if you guys want to check it out. Thank you. And you also get a box as well, which contains sweets and a few makeup products. I'll put it on screen here for you guys. So you get those products to actually join in with the makeup class, which is a lot of fun. Just a little disclaimer for you guys. Now, I haven't had a chance to ask Dolly's permission because obviously her voice will be in the background, or Superdrug's. So what I'm going to be doing is watching the makeup class first, so that way I won't be screening it or any voices will be in the background or anything. So I'm going to be watching the makeup class first, and afterwards I am going to learn what Dolly has taught us, how to create this fun candy look for when it was Halloween. So if you guys are going to enjoy this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, please don't forget to subscribe and turn that notification bell so you get notified by every single makeup video I do here on this channel. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram if you want to, link is in the description bar below. Also Dolly's Instagram, I will link her in the description bar below as well. So if you guys want to see how Dolly teaches me how to create this fun candy crazy look with her tips and tricks, just keep watching. Okay guys, my hair has been tied back, very messy. So watch me transform into a candy queen and Dolly is gonna show me how. Now, if you guys have watched that live video, I will be doing it in a slightly different order to how she does it, because I know she does her base, her eyebrows and her eyes. I personally like to prefer to do my eyebrows first, my eyes, then my face, because I like to know how much space I've got to work with on my lid. And not to mention as well, if I get any fallout when it comes to the eyes, I can just clean it straight up. Whereas if you've done your base, it is absolutely impossible to clean it up, because then you're stuck with blue eyeshadow and purple eyeshadow and you're like, oh no. Okay, so I'm going to be doing the eyebrows first. So Dolly says she likes to groom her eyebrows first before applying the brow product. Well, it's technically a NYX yellow eyeliner she uses, which looks amazing. So that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to be grooming the eyebrows first, just to make sure. It's also good to groom them because it's also good to get rid of any like dirt or anything that's in your eyebrows. So now, I don't have that amazing eyeliner she has, so we're just going to improvise. So what I'm going to use to improvise is I have the Makeup by Tammy Cake Eyeliner. This is a water-based eyeliner, and I can't remember the name of this, so I'll pop it on screen here. But I'm going to be using this eyeliner to do the yellow eyebrows, and I'm going to go in with the NYX Ultimate Eyeshadow Palette. And what I'm going to do is, once I've shapen the eyebrows, I'm going to set it with the yellow eyeshadow, so that way it sets it in place and it makes it more pigmented. So I am just going to go in with a setting spray to activate the eyeliner. If you haven't tried Tammy's eyeliners, then you must try them. These are so good. These are so good. They're really pigmented. So I'm just pretty much just gonna fill it in how I would fill it in, just nice and, well, not the fluffy eyebrows the way I used to do them, like really bold, you know, proper blocked eyebrows. Well, I don't know how to say them, like proper defined eyebrows, let's put it that way. So we're gonna start filling it in. Okay, once I've got the satisfied sort of eyebrows, I am then literally going to go in with a concealer. This is the Revolution Pro Ultimate Radiance Under Eye Concealer in shade C2, which is pretty much my skin tone. And we're just going to start cleaning up around the eyebrows. I know, bless her, she did use a wipe in the video. But I don't really have any wipes. I don't really use wipes anymore. I use like the reusable cotton pads. So I'm just going to go with the old-fashioned concealer. Well, it's not really old-fashioned, but you know. Just gonna very carefully sharpen up the edges. I'm now going to use the NYX Ultimate Palette, and like I said before, I'm just going to grab that matte yellow eyeshadow and just going to use the same brush I used for the eyeliner. Well, yeah, it's pretty much a liquid eyeliner, so a powder can go on top of it, so that's fine. And I'm then just going to go just on top of it, just to sort of like set it in place and add just a little bit more yellow. And because why not, I'm just going to go with the NYX Control Freak Brow Gel, and I'm just going to brush this in the brows just very slightly. This is optional, you really don't have to do this, but you know, it's just kind of nice just to keep the hairs down. His brows are done, so I'm just moving on to the eyelids. I've already applied some concealer and I'm going to be setting my lids, which I haven't done in so long. Oh my gosh. When I saw Dolly doing it, I was like, yeah, I've got to try that again. I haven't done it in ages. I've just left my lids so tacky for so long, but we're doing it, guys. We're doing it. We're absolutely doing it. So I'm just grabbing some setting powder. Oh my gosh, that's actually quite a lot of powder. This is from Revolution. It's their peach powder. Because I don't have the B translucent powder that she uses. So I'm just going to set my lid with this. And I'm just going to pretty much use the powder puff. This might be a lot of powder. Yes, there's a lot of powder. So I'm going to get a brush and sort of just set my lid and just sort of sweep all that off. There we go. Much better. And now let's create the eye look. So I'm going to go in with the first colour, which Dolly says, which is this colour right here, which is this hot pink colour. I'm going to use this Real Techniques brush because it's really nice for packing on and blending. So yeah, unfortunately it's so old, the writing's come off it, so I don't know what the name of this one is, but it pretty much looks something like this. I'm going to grab the colour. And what she's doing is she's basically just applying this in the crease. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. So I'm going to buff this in the crease area. And I did what she said by using the angle of the brush to feel your bone, which is basically here for me. And I didn't poke my eye out. Okay, so the next thing that Dolly says to do is to go in with the colour below it, so the fuchsia colour, so this colour right here. And I'm just going to grab a Superdrug brush. This came with like a Christmas set. So it's pretty much another fluffy brush, so this one right here. So I'm going to grab the colour. And she says to pretty much put it just slightly below the colour we've just applied. So about pretty much where the socket is. So right there, I believe. So right there. And that's pretty much what we're doing. And of course, blend, blend, blend. So I'll go back in with the first colour and just sort of blend them two together. Okay, so the next thing she tells us to do is to grab this beautiful dark purple colour, this really beautiful dark purple colour. Just going to grab another Superdrug London brushes from the same Christmas set. So this is like a nice dense packing on brush. It already has a little bit of purple on it, but it's only a light purple, so it'd be absolutely fine to go on top of a dark purple, no problems. So I'm gonna grab the colour. So really grab that pigment. And what she tells us to do is to pretty much stamp the colour right on the outer edge, like proper stamping the colour, like whoo, pigment right there. She says to stamp it out, and then when you're happy, once you've stamped out the colour, it's just sort of like blend it halfway across and then up here. But I'm also going to go in with my previous brushes as well, just to soften out the purple. Put it in like that, and then go in with the other one. Just to really soften those edges out. Okay, I just want to say, guys, this purple is not my favourite. I'll just bring it closer so you can see. But, like, it's so patchy. It's not Dolli's fault whatsoever, but that purple is not my favourite. It just keeps going patchy. Like, where's the colour? Where's the purple gone? Maybe I should have used the similar kind of brush to what she used, which was sort of like this one, to blend out. Maybe it would have worked better. I'm not sure. But this purple does not like me. Like I said, not Dolli's fault in any way. It's just the eyeshadow palette, the purple. It's particularly not my favourite, so I'm just gonna have to add a little bit and blend it until I get the sort of blend that I want. Okay guys, that purple is bad. I'm really sorry. I tried to use a different brush, I tried to blend it, and it just keeps going really patchy and awkward. But don't worry, we're going to use eyeliner to sort of cover it up anyway, and I have another idea of how to improvise. So I'm not really too upset about it, to be honest. So the next step, what we do, well, what Dolli tells us to do, is to cut the lid. So I'm just going to go in with a concealer. So I'm going to go in with a lighter concealer. This is the Revolution Conceal and Hydrate Radiance Concealer, and this is in the shade C1. And she tells us just to, if you want to do a quick way, just to do it with your finger. I personally like to use a brush just for precision, but we'll give the finger a go. So just gonna dollop a little bit there on the lid. Just seeing where the crease is. Okay. Okie dokie, and I'm just gonna use my finger, I guess. Okay, I can see what she means by a quick way of cutting the crease, because you can just quickly do it this way and then put the colour on top. So I'm just gonna go in with a flat brush, and I'm just gonna sharpen it out a little bit. I think that's a bit too much concealer. Yeah, maybe just a little bit too much. Okay, so I've cut my lid as best as I can. So I'm now gonna go in with this colour here. I believe this is the colour that she says. So this colour. Just going to use the same brush I used for concealer. Just going to grab it. And I'm just going to place that right on top of that concealer, so not setting it. Look at that pigment. Ooh. Just going to go back in with the two brushes and just soften it out a little bit. Okay, next she starts to create that blue sort of line on the lid. So I've got the kohl pencil that she uses right here. This is the NYX Epic Wear Liner Stick in the shade Turquoise Storm. This is absolutely beautiful. So I've got it right here. So what she recommends to do is to start from here and work all the way around, or start from here and work all your way around there. So either side. So I'm going to need deep concentration with this. So here we go. So I'm going to start from here. and work it around my crease. Okay, so I quite like the way the blue liner is, so I'm actually just going to leave it like that because I quite like the shape of it. So I'm just going to leave it like that. Now I know she did say about doing the concealer trick to help with the blue eyeshadow, but I'm so scared about fallout that that's why I just haven't done my base at all. So I will be doing my concealer afterwards, and I also find that helps to sharpen out my liquid eyeliner because I'm so bad with liquid eyeliner. So I'm going to take the blue colour that she recommends, so this blue right here, and I'm just going to use the brush I use for my concealer, and she said that we press the colour and then sweep it up. So I'm going to start just by pressing the colour on. Can. Okay. Okay, and then she also said to sweep it along as well underneath. And once you're happy with it, then start going up. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go up just very slowly. This might not work with the purple because the purple does not seem to like to blend with other colours, but we will see. Okay, this blue is patchy, but it's because of that purple. Anything that that purple connects to, it just makes it go really, really patchy. Whether that concealer trick might have made a difference, I'm not too sure. But yeah, the blue is just very patchy. Underneath here, it's absolutely fine. As soon as it hits the purple, that's it. Patchy everywhere. But we're going to put a colour on top of it. So we're going to go in with the darker blue. And we're just going to grab a flat brush. And we were told basically just to go on top of what we've done. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to sweep that colour along. And just maybe go on top of that. Maybe that might cover the patchiness up actually. We'll see. Oh yeah, it's working a little bit. Ooh. Okay, now she's going in with an inner corner colour. So it will be this colour right here. So this lavender, yeah, like a very, very light purple colour. Just going to grab another flat brush. And she applied this in the inner corners. So that's what I'm going to do. Apply this colour right in the inner corners. And I'm also going to apply this in the brow bone as well. Okay, now she goes in with a white kohl pencil. I haven't got the exact one she's using, so I'm just going to go in with my Too True Easy Glide kohl pencil. This is a white one. And I'm just going to place this in the waterline. Okay, now we're moving on to eyeliner. So I don't have the eyeliner she uses, but I've got this one here. This is the Technic liquid eyeliner. This is very affordable. I think it's like £3. So I'm going to have to be really careful when doing this because I do not want to mess this up. So I'm just going to create the eyeliner which I desire, which is going to be a very nice thick one. So I'm going to start creating the eyeliner. Okay, so next is mascara. So I haven't got the exact mascara she uses, but I'm using the Mascara Revolution. I really like this mascara because it's proper. I think it's very volumizing and it's a little bit of lengthening as well. I've got no bottom lashes. I need to repurchase more of that Maybelline lash serum because it's just so good. So I'm going to try and coat whatever lashes I've got on the bottom. My poor little lower lashes. Okay, now I'm going to do the top lashes. I usually put my falsies on first and use the mascara to blend together. But when I tried to do that before, it just didn't look as like big as what her lashes looked like her falsies. So I'm going to do it her method and see if it makes any difference with the falsies whatsoever. So just with one coat as required. It might be a bit stuck together because of the liner. Okay, so she leaves the falsies last, which is absolutely fine. So I'm now going to move on to the face and we'll finish off the eyes a little bit later. So she preps her skin with moisturiser, which I've already applied some moisturiser. So I'm just going to apply the foundation, the primer and foundation like I usually do. You guys know what I usually do. So I'm going to use the MUA Pro Base Primer Oil and the EX1 Invisiwear Liquid Foundation in 1.0. Okay, I would fast forward my concealer, but I'm going to do that little trick which she taught us when it comes to concealer, which basically means using a concealer which matches your skin tone, then using one which is a shade lighter to help lift the eyes. Now I know she did this step first to sort of help with the blue eyeshadow situation, but as I said before, I get this paranoia with my eyeshadow fallout, which pretty much has happened right now, so I just get this paranoia. So I'm sorry I didn't do the order she told us to do it, but we're going to do it now because it looked amazing, the way it looks so flawless under the eyes. So I'm going to start with the Revolution Pro Ultimate Radiance Under Eye Concealer in C2. This matches my skin tone. And this also is going to help to sharpen and, yeah, to sort of sharpen up the blue eyeshadow situation we've got going on, this patchy blue eyeshadow. Bless it. I'm going to really pack it on. Going in with my B Beauty sponge, and I'm just going to start blending that out. And be very careful not to catch the eyeshadow too much. Okay, now going in with the lighter concealer, the Revolution Conceal and Hydrate Radiance Concealer in C1 to help brighten under my eyes. And this is hopefully going to help clean up this blue eyeshadow situation going on, so fingers crossed for me. And then I'm just going to slowly go higher and higher and higher. Okay guys, so the eyeshadows were a bit of a fail unfortunately, like trying to blend them was just a nightmare because of the purple eyeshadow. So what I did was I went in with the trustworthy Epic eyeliner, I just went on top of those blues and it's pretty much saved the day. So I really like this kohl pencil a lot. Went in with the concealers to sort of sharpen out the lines as best as I can. They're not perfect, but I did my best. So it's really, really good. Since the purple was really patchy, I went in with the Barry M High Vibes Watercolor Activated Eyeliner. I went in with this and I pretty much just went in on top of that black liner because obviously the purple was not unseenable. So it just gives that little hint of pop of purple, so that way we don't lose the purple on the lid. So I just thought that was just a little bit of a fun thing to do. And as you guys saw, I set my face with the I Heart Revolution Peach Powder just to set the face in place. So now we're going to move on to the face. Okay, so what I'm going to start with the face is the contouring. So Dolly went in with this dark purple shade, so this one right here. We're going to use an angled brush. So just gonna really get in that colour. I'm a little bit skeptical about this colour because if it's patchy on the lid, it's probably gonna be patchy on the face. So I'm a bit wary of it. But we will see. I'm just gonna move my mirror up so I can see my face. There we go. Yeah, a little bit wary. And gonna just start from here and just literally dabbing on that purple colour. Okay, yeah guys, I'm not a fan of this purple at all. Look, you can see it's really patchy on my forehead, look. I'm just not a fan of that purple, guys. But we're now going to take the shade next to it, that fuchsia purple, so right next to that purple colour. And you know what? I'm just going to grab the same brush. I shouldn't really, but I am. And as Dolly was saying, we're going to be creating like a gradient effect. We're just going to place that just slightly on top of that purple. And And maybe this might help with the patchy situation we've got going on. Oh, I forgot to mention as well, I also added the purple and the light purple under the lip as well, just to do that contour under there. So now we're going to do the blush. I'm going to mix these two together. I'm just going to grab a Revolution sort of angle brush, and she said to just apply this to the cheeks. But we're going to go a little bit crazy with this. Like, I'm going to add some to my nose. Like, I'm just gonna go nuts with it, really. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with the two purples now, this one and this one, and I've pretty much started to, well, it looks a little bit silly, but I've tried to sort of like draw the line down my nose. It's not perfect whatsoever, like I wasn't doing this to perfection, but I'm sort of mixing them both together. I know she said to do the darker than the light, but I'm just going to have a bit of fun with it. I'm just going to mix them both together and just sort of get this fluffy brush here by Eco Tools. And I've just started to do like contouring down my nose. I'm also going to start bringing it up this way as well, bringing it up to the bridge that's connecting to my eyebrow. And then just going with just a little bit of powder, just going down the middle, just to sort of just snatch it out a little bit. Yeah, sorry, I know my contouring is not straight. I'm just not very good at it. So, yeah, this is just, this is as good as it's going to get at the moment. So, we're now going to move on to lips now. So, she went back in with the darker purple. I wasn't too sure. I couldn't see it in the video. I wasn't too sure if it was this purple or this purple. So, I think I'm going to go in with the darker purple. I'm just going to use a flat brush. And she said she used it to create like sort of like a shadow around the lips. And that's exactly what we're doing. Okay, then she went back in with the NYX Epic eyeliner, and she used this as a lip liner, so to do around the edges. Oh, it's a little bit flat, so just gonna give it a little sharpen. Ooh, there we go, that's a bit better. And I'm just outlining the lips. Okay, now when you've outlined the lips, she then went in with a gloss. This is the NYX gloss here, the NYX Butter Gloss in Angel Food Cake, and we just apply it to the lips. So that's what we're going to be doing. Okay guys, so we are nearly close to finishing. So I think it's pretty much 2 more steps left. So what she did then was she started creating like little sprinkles on the cheeks. So I haven't got any of those eyeliners, but I do have a few of Tammy's eyeliners. So I've got the yellow here, I've got a green one, I've got a pink one, a peachy one, I've got purple here, I've got white. So I have got all different colours to use on the face. And I'm just going to go with a few of these liner brushes. I've got some by Tammy, and I've got this like old Kiko one. So I'm going to use a few of those to create some lines on the face. Maybe I'll go in with a bit of white first. Yeah. This one's by Barry M, and this one's in the shade Shock. And we're just going to create some rough little lines on the face. Just like little sprinkles. Okay guys, so I'm now going to chuck on some falsies. It's the Natural Edition lashes, the Superdrug ones. I'm going to chuck them on, and I'm going to do my hair, and I'll show you guys the finished result. Alright guys, this is the makeup and hair complete. It's not perfect by any means, but this was definitely a lot of fun to do. What do you guys think? I really hope you guys have enjoyed this video. This makeup look was a lot of fun to do. There was a lot of step-by-step things to go through, but I had a lot of fun doing this. It's not the best makeup look in the world, but I really had a lot of fun. And I really hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, please don't forget to subscribe, and turn that notification bell so you get notified by every single makeup video I do here on this channel. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram if you want to. Link is in the description bar below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day, stay safe, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye guys, take care.